Hi guys, if you can like and subscribe, please show me love, comment please. I need all the advice I can get. As you know, this YouTube channel I started as a journey, basically a documentation of my journey on getting my children back. And I promise that I'll do this every day. And almost forgot, actually I didn't almost forgot, I got tired and was like, I don't feel like doing it, but I have to be a person of my word, and so I am. So today is the 14th. It's my daughter's birthday. She turned 13. Excuse me, I got to say hi to her. There's a lot of things that was said to me, because my kids tend to tell me a lot. And what's really surprising is that my husband dropped the girls off yesterday, back to my aunt's house, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I like picking them up. I just hate dropping them off. I hate giving them back. They belong to me, so but as you know, I'm telling you that, guys, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hold me accountable if I'm not, but I'm definitely working on it. It is October 14th, 2019. My baby just turned 13 today. So to get in it, he tells me that he goes there and my cousin, which is my aunt's daughter, says to him, well, if you want your kids back, you can get them. Nobody's stopping you from getting your kids. And I guess I get so frustrated with the whole situation. I have been, because I know you're lying. And I'm tired of saying, and it's like the more, if I talk more about them lying, if I tell them or tell her that she's lying or say whatever, then I won't be able to talk to my children. She'll stop that. So I can't. So I guess I got this YouTube channel just so that I can vent, just so that I can talk. I'm not a person that talks to very many people, so it's kind of weird for me to say like and subscribe, but I just want to know if there's people out there in this similar situation, have been in this situation, because honestly I always feel like I'm by myself. I feel like nobody has the similar story that I have, a story just like mine. And I'm quite sure in this world I'm not the only person. And those are the people that I'm really trying to reach out to, just to get advice. What did you do? What not to do? Things like that. But I was just all over the place. But I guess I just feel like I'm just tired of it's frustration. I'm just frustrated at this point. Like, literally, I've been frustrated. I told you in the first video, and I don't know if I went in depth, and I don't want to go all crazy and have this long, crazy video. My very first video was very long, and I didn't want to do it that long because I know that when I'm watching videos, my attention span is whatever. She literally said to me, and I'm sorry, back referring to my old video, she had a choice, and her choice, the choices that they were given was, you can keep the girls until their parents get their self together or whatever, and they can get them back, or you can full-fledged adopt them. Now, as long as you have these children, you'll have money. As long as you have these children, every month there'll be a paycheck. As long as you have these children, we will you can get Section 8. I told you before, when my girls first came there, she lived in a 1-bedroom apartment and was working. And by her having my children, she was able to retire and get a 4-bedroom house with 3 bedrooms. and she's at the risk of the verge of losing it. And I feel like if she wasn't lying so much and wasn't being sneaky so much, that this whole situation would be so much better. Because if I had to be honest with you, I've never wanted to raise my children in the city, in the hood. Never. There was an opportunity where we could have had a 4-bedroom house in the city or a 1-bedroom in the suburbs. And I chose the 1-bedroom in the suburbs because my oldest daughter was going to school. And I didn't want her in inner city schools. I would much rather it be something in a situation where you like, y'all got this, y'all have this, whatever. She's like, if I don't know how to explain it to you where you can understand. I'm trying to make you understand it. This woman is on this thing where anytime I say anything like, oh, well, this color is that, or they need this, or they need this. Oh, I know what they need. I get them this. And it's like, it's not a jab towards you, which is how I raised my kids. And initially, this wasn't something where you were supposed to take over and become their mom. And essentially, that's what she did. When the girls was here, they were supposed to be here just for the day, but she called and asked, well, said that she wanted to go do something or whatever. And she knew I wanted the girls to spend the night, and the girls wanted to spend the night. So the girls spent the night. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm happy, excited, because I was upset that they had to leave that same day. So I was happy that they got to spend the night. The long ends of it is they end up spending the night, and we're talking on the phone, and my religion is Muslim. I am a Muslim, and she's Christian. And there's been different occasions where I've heard of her saying certain things like, I don't want you to salam in the house. Give, like, salam mean, when we greet people, it's a greeting, an Islamic greeting, where it's peace be unto you. That's what it's in English. But in Arabic, it's assalamu alaikum. They're not allowed to say that. She gives the girls pork. Like, it's like every single thing that I'm sorry about. I wish that I could edit out him cursing in the background, but I can't. Like I said, I have to figure out how to do that. But it's like she's just very defiant. When it comes to the girls, it's like when it comes to my mom, oh, your grandmom doesn't want you. So they're, like I told y'all before, their dad's mother wants them. Oh, why she wants y'all now? Only reason why she wants y'all is so they can go right back to the house with them. So and the people already know that. That's not the truth. It's furthest from the truth. She wants her grandbabies because you called and said you called the cops on her. Not once, but twice. You called and wanted the kids to go to juvenile detention. Not the kids, the kid. Whoa, don't do that. You can't handle it? Give me my grandbabies. Exactly what my mother-in-law said to her. She said, oh, I'm not going to have no problem. I'll do just that. The very next day, she said all that, and then she said, we'll call tomorrow, do a 3-way call so we can do everything the right way. My mother-in-law has been calling, still calls. Her response to this is, oh, I was advised not to talk to you guys. Advised for the girls not to talk to you. Why? You barely answer the phone anyway. The only time you pick up the phone is when either one of them are doing something wrong. And then once they're able to talk to us on a consistent basis, where they're not sneaking or have to hide calling their parents, that's when they're good. That's when you have no problems. Then you stop, and then you have problems. I think my biggest issue is when you are mentally abusing someone, telling them that nobody wants them, telling them that nobody cares about them, telling them that when you say things to a kid like that, taking pictures of their underwear, You are literally mentally trying to hurt kids. And this is not something that just sticks with you at that point. This is something that you remember for the rest of your life. Mental health is just as bad as physical health, if not worse. And for somebody to live, like, to do something like that, like, are you serious right now? What do you have to gain by taking a picture of panties? Teach the girls how to hygiene. They're girls, they're young adults. When you got them, they were 5 and 6. You didn't get them at 13 and they were dirty. You didn't get them at 17, 15, older. Them being girls, my daughter got her period for the first time there. These things are important, and it's something that needs to be taught to her. And you're not. You're making fun of her. So today, I must say, and I'm going to get off of it, I was a lot of depressed. I tend to get depressed every time the girls leave because I just want my babies. Like being around them. I like talking to them. I like teaching them things. I'm a mom. Like, I feel empty when they're not around. Not all the way empty because my husband is with me, but if he gets locked up and I'm by myself, like, I'm empty. Nothing. My children were not born accidentally. They were planned, they were wanted, and they were loved, and still is loved. And I believe every child deserves to feel love, to have love. And every child deserves to be chastised when they're doing something wrong. But for a woman to take a picture of a child's panties, anybody's panties, like, since when are we bullies? Like, why are you doing this? I mean, it's only her karma, and I believe in karma wholeheartedly. What you put out in the universe is going to come back to you. So she'll pay for it through karma. But why do that? Instead of teaching her how to wipe herself when she goes to the bathroom, how to do stuff like this is what you do. I have girls, I don't have any boys. I know what you're supposed to do as a woman for your body. And I know that if a woman is raising you and there's only women there, you would think that she's teaching them the proper thing. And I just honestly don't believe that she's doing it for a reason. The poorer these kids look, the more money I get. The more stuff I get because they look like this. She has my kids going to stuff with foster kids. My children are no longer foster kids. Why? And that's a form of mental abuse. Why do you continue to beat this in their head? You came along with the whole assumption or notion, everybody knowing, oh, your family wants you out of foster care. But every chance you get, you go on foster kids. Every chance you get, you refer to our family as my family. Oh, I want to be with my family. Not your cousins. And these are blood relatives. My mom and her ex-husband, the father of 3 of her kids, are brother and sister. My grandmother, biological grandmother, died when my mother was 3. Her sister raised her. My grandmother's sister raised my mom. My grandmother had a child. Even though they weren't brother and sister biologically, they were first cousins. So no matter what, we're family. But you are trying your best, and you do it all the time, to separate family. I will continue to record every conversation that I have with her, because I can't go off of making mental notes. Right now I'm talking to you like at this moment I'm just having a conversation with you. I'm kind of feeling more comfortable having this talking to you guys, if you can tell the difference, because I can. But like, I'll talk on here, but I don't have the same kind of cry or whatever, or I get stuck, because I know I'm talking to people. I'm going to have a question and answer probably next week. Whatever question you ask me, I'm going to answer. I'm going to try to figure out how to go live on here so that we can communicate back and forth, and we can just go from there. I thank you so much, guys. I thank you, every single person who's watching, who takes the time out to even say, let me watch this. Oh, she looks crazy. Oh, she ratchet. Or, oh, I love her. I know what she's going through. I don't know what she's going through, but I want it all. Thank you, guys. I want you guys to have a great night. I'm going to lay down next to the husband who gets on my nerves all the time. And not all the time, just most of the time. And go to sleep. Like, subscribe, and comment, please.